I have a radical proposition. If you want to go on rides and shit, this might be a bad idea, but hear me out. If you want to go on like rides and like do the real attractions of the theme park, you have to pay to get in. But there should be like a thing where they give you like a wristband. If you just want to kind of hang out in the park, walk the park, eat in the park, but you don't want to actually do the attractions and whatnot. You're just, you just want to
there to soak in the amusement vibes, right?
Yeah, it's just, you built these fake, miniature, Fiesta Town, Germantown, all this. I want to take a walk in a nice town.
I'm not mad at the idea.
I don't want to pay $70, $80, $90, whatever it is to get into these places just to take a walk. So I don't want to do the whole thing sometimes. Sometimes I just want to, it would be nice to just go,
I think this could take off because I've often thought about like these Disney adults who like live at Disneyland and Disney World. And I would think they've been on all the rides and done all the attractions. They just like the environment. So I feel like, they want to, it's escapism. They want to be in Disney World for a little bit. They should sell a pass where you don't get on anything or see any shows. You're just there to soak in,
Maybe it's not free. Maybe it's like a gym membership style.
Maybe,
I'm just thinking, like, what would you rather do? Would you rather go to the gym or would you rather walk through a park for an hour with all these amusements flying around? You're not taking part. You're just taking a walk. Nope, nothing to see here. You can go
if you want to spend money, you can. Like if you want to eat or buy some souvenir. Yeah. What if you just want to go in like one of the shops and buy like one of the
That's where
items?
they really make their money, right? Like they mark up these items to the wazoo. I mean, a $6 soda is out of control. I mean, you'd be making money hand over fist.
If I want to try this goddamn Dole Whip, I shouldn't have to pay general admission to get in there to try it.
Right. If I want to drink one of them problematic Harry Potter drinks, I don't want to have to pay a full Universal student.
Yeah.
Just let me come in and grab a drink and leave.
You're
not making this accessible to regular people who live in the area, Right. I live in the area. Let me come by.
You know what? I'm co-signing it. This is actually
and you got to show your
idea.
ID. You got to show your ID to show you live in the local area. You're like a city. You just want to take a little walk. You want to see what's around. Take a walk around. Have a nice day. We'll call it the no strings attached pass.
Or how about the broke boy pass?
God,
you're so broke, boy.
If we can get the Keith cosign and he can get involved as the spokesperson, I'd be open to it. Maybe the walker's pass.
Okay.
Maybe the observer pass.
Observers? Picture
something.
Fucking Dave Meltzer on it.
Yeah, hit the drop.
Okay. Where is it? I gotta find it. So many drops. So many Meltzer. Let's see. Here we go. Here.
I'm not that color. I'm not black. So
maybe make the pass where you can get on the stuff. That's a black one. Right, and maybe like the wristband to just walk through is like red or something.
Okay.
Somebody comes up to you and they ask you why you're not, and you just tell them,
I'm not that color. I'm not black. So
I'm just here to walk.
I just got the red wristband.
Yeah, exactly. This is not a bad idea.
This is
not a bad idea because I feel you.
I would go. I look at like my Google whatever, like it tracks how much you walk every given month, and like the months where I'm going to the amusements, I'm walking like 30, 40 fucking more miles than I usually do. It's insane. I would literally be in the best shape of my life if this was a thing.
As much as I love Universal Studios, And as much as those big ass stairs to get from level 1 to level 2, like, yeah, I'd be there chilling, eating the big donuts and the duff, as long as they have the IP license there. And I'm just that city walk, bro, come on. I just want to hang out, What's that? It's some Toro song.
Well, City Walk is, anyone can go to City Walk.
Well, yeah, City Walk is outside of the park, but like inside of the park, you got the little shops and
Come on, let me in.
Eric Andre Giff. Was
let me in the park. It doesn't have to be this big thing. I don't want to do the rides. I don't want to do all that.
I rode it all.
I don't want the rides. I want the vibes.
Wow. Okay,
Maybe call it like the diner's pass. Like, you're here for like the dining options and stuff like that. Like, I'm not here for the other shit, please.
It's right there, bro. Just call it the vibe pass. It's the vibe pass.
The vibe pass. Wow.
The vibe pass. I'm here for the vibe. I am.
You can't go on any coasters. You can't do any of the big attractions. You can go in the shops and you can buy food. Yeah,
you can spend your money. You can eat. You can converse with other people. Say you want to go with people to, like, they're like, oh, hey, we're all going to Disneyland, and you don't want to pay the money but you want to hang out with your friends.
Oh,
it's like,
and by the way,
I'll go with y'all.
What if you don't do rides? What if you're just
right.
there? You're not a ride person, but you don't want to.
The people who got
stay
that
home.
Sickness, they can't be on them rides, or they, or are they, you're too small, or you're too big. It's like, yeah, you just because you still want to vibe out with your friends. This is one of the greatest Mools ideas in history.
I don't think I want to be president anymore. I want a job at a park.
Wait, you wanted to be president in the first place? What do you mean anymore? This is news to me.
I was going to use the mayoral thing in Peoria to hop into the presidential race. I'm old enough now.
Man.
I've thrown it all out the window. Give me a prominent job at a park and watch me change America.
Listen, I'm going to tell anybody listening right now, don't be a bitch, okay? You know where you heard this idea. Don't go running into the timeline talking about, oh, I got this great idea or whatever. Credit Mools. And let's try to, I do say, don't steal this. I want Mools to get ready for this. I want y'all, if you're going to talk about it, be like, hey, Mools from the Rap Rankings podcast had a great idea. We need to get him paid. Get him on the board of directors or whatever at one of these theme parks.
You know how, like, Disney, right? Like, they bring a guy on and, like, he does a bad job, so they have to get rid of him. And then, Bob Iger has to come back. I should be one of those guys that they bring in to fix things. And if I don't do a good job, fire me. That's all. What's the worst that can happen? Mools doesn't look like he's doing a good job. This vibe pass isn't working out for us at all. It's crowding the parks with people. I think it's great because you want to know something? You're making more money with the food and the souvenirs and shit than you don't want people on the rides. They'd be clogging up there's lines to get on these things. You would love to have someone who doesn't want to go on the rides. They're like the ideal patron.
Right. The only downside is, thicker parks. But I think the lower entry point would make it so that you'd have more of those people and less of the people on the rides because it's like,
who cares about thicker parks?
I'm here to go all out. And then you're going to have people that's like, hey, I just want to hang out at Disneyland.
I'm just walking around, looking around, snacking around, schmying around. I'm not taking that's very, I took your jobs, South Park, we took their jobs or whatever. Like, that's like, oh, it'd make it too thick. No, it wouldn't. Not that many people would do this, okay? Maybe a couple hundred extra people, and they're not going to go on the rides. So don't worry, the lines aren't going to get longer. Oh, what? Lines at concessions are going to get longer. So what? The lines at concessions aren't that bad to begin with. It's the lines to get on the rides that are the big problem.
There's also an upside to this. Just hanging out at the park. You see a lot of celebrities. I saw Dennis Rodman at Universal Studios before. He was hanging out. You guys just see some people. You're there to see people. With the vibe pass. This is a good idea. I think this is a good idea. Okay. And here's the thing, bro.
Why can't I just stand around in Simpsons land and do nothing. Right. Just hang out.
And just pretend you were a Simpson, you know? Some people want to do that. I want to do that.
Oh, look, there's a Quickie Mart. Oh, Krusty Burger. Look at that. Oh, Chief Wiggum, A-Cab, you know? Like, it's great.
Okay, that went somewhere else. But listen, I'll end with this. You also have the option throughout the day to upgrade it if you want to. If you decide, you know what, I want to get on this. You go to like one of the booths around the place and it's like, hey, I'd like to upgrade my Vibe Pass to a full pass, please. You know?
And then they should be like,
upgrade you.
And they should be happy to do, they should be like, oh, wow, like you're having a great, you know, like, wow. You know, how come, you know, these people at the park, what's going on? All right, we need more president of the parks coming soon. All right, fuck this Peoria shit.
Okay, actually, final note on this because I just realized there's a workaround for the real broke boys. They could get in and just take the wristband off.
What's that?
They could get in there.
No, everyone needs a wristband. That's the one thing. Everyone needs a specific wristband. If you're not wearing a wristband, you can't be in.
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
You gotta have a wristband.
So going forward, everybody has a wristband.
Right. Yeah.
Right. And if you don't have one,
you shouldn't be in
the park. In trouble. You're in trouble.
Oh my God. If a guard goes by and says, hey, pal, can I see your wristband? And you ain't got no wristband on? Oh my goodness. Oh my. Throw him down that long flight of stairs.
Yeah, you know.
Throw him down.
You have like Defiant Mel drunk off butterbeer talking about.
Would you look at that, Kevin? It's the police.
Not realizing it's just a giant Wiggum statue.
Yeah, come on. All right. This is a great move.
That's Mel off the Contact High.
Yeah, Contact High and butterbeers. That fucking turf drink and Daniel and Cameron's weed, okay?
Turf juice.
Oh, God. Wow.
I can't wait to drink that turf juice again. At Universal Parks.
I think that you were born a dude. That's what they think. These turfers, okay? That's what they think. All right? Come on. We know about JK. We don't got to talk about her no more. She's an asshole. And she's not allowed to have a Vibe Pass or a regular pass. Okay? Just keep sucking in your blood money from Mel's turf juice purchases, all right? But you're not allowed to experience your own IP, you ass, because you ruined it.
I do recommend if you're going to drink that shit to get the frozen one. It's very delicious, okay?
Oh, you had it?
It's maybe the best thing going in that Harry Potter universe.
Oh, man, okay. All right, well, okay.
Look, if I would have sipped that shit at a different time, I might have been rapping like Mel, okay?
Oh,
talking about I'm fighting the Whomping Willow. Okay.
We're not talking about this. What was that? I said that. Did that get released on that Clarence Clarity song, the Whomping Willow line?
It did,
I don't want to think about this. I got released, I'm sorry. To the world, to Clarence, everybody. I don't know why the Potter reference. We're not doing. They know. Mel with the Potter references and the raps that he just couldn't control over, so they just appeared.
Now,
okay?
this
Despite
is my
him
question.
Not caring that much about Harry Potter, they were just in there. I don't know.
I have admitted that I even though they lost me with the movies, and I don't like this woman at all, and she clearly doesn't like Jewish people, so there's no love lost either way on this thing. I do like this drink, this exclusive drink. Now, are you going to admit to the world you've actually been playing Hogwarts Legacy, but you've been appearing offline on Xbox so that people don't see what you've been playing?
First of all, I don't think I've turned on the Xbox in over a year. Second of all, ain't no Hogwarts Legacy. Okay, I'm not interested. The last Harry Potter game I played is, I think, Chamber of Secrets for the PS1, maybe. Ain't no Potter, okay? I don't engage with that IP anymore. But at a time, for some reason, I did. Okay.
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah. Okay, are we moving on?
Yeah, I'm just wondering, you know, I'm just wondering if this is going to be a possible thing or if I'm just dreaming.
I think we can make it happen. But that's for later on down the line. Okay, and when it does happen, though, because I have faith in it, Moose is going to be laughing to the bank, like ha ha ha. Okay, and
I'll be vibe passing I might record it from there.
Oh, from the park? Just because you can?
Just fucking set something
here
up in the
live
Krusty Burger.
Off the vibe pass, right, in Krusty Burger. Yeah, sure, why not? Bulls and Mel live from the Krusty Burger.
Now, there is one thing. You can't go into the new Super Mario Land unless you upgrade. That is technically going to be considered an attraction, okay?
That ain't no attraction unless, I think they should be allowed to go in there, okay?
Well, I don't make the rules. Wait,
you literally make the rules. This is your idea.
Well, anyway. We have to impose some limits,
Oh, here we go. Okay. Capitalism always wins in the end, folks.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Are we moving on?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Okay.